to the podcast. CinemaScope.
Hello, everybody watching our podcast. We are CinemaScope, and today is our first episode, and we will be talking about, as our title of the podcast says, diving into movies. And today we'll be talking about 3 movies in particular, which are
Titanic, La La Land, and The Truman Show.
And what will we be talking about those, Charlie?
About the aesthetic of the movies, what we felt, and just the beauty of the movies. So yeah.
These are one of our favorite movies that we've seen all together. All of us have seen all 3 of the movies. So we will be talking about what we felt. We have different opinions and different views, every single one of us. And we'll be discussing them and saying our points of view. And yeah, well, let's introduce ourselves first of all.
Yeah, first of all.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Charles.
I'm Max.
And I'm Paula.
So let's get started. Which one should we start with?
I think we should start in order as Titanic first.
Titanic.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a classic.
I
Yeah,
think
that's a
that's
classic.
the most watched
Such a
movie.
classic.
I feel like that's
When
so
I was
far.
a little kid, I used to think that was real. I don't know
Me
why.
too.
My mom told me once.
It was.
It was?
Yeah, Titanic was a real thing, and then
It was a real story.
it was
Yeah?
a real story.
Yeah.
They
But-
just made,
but like
they
in
made the
act-
whole romance
But I
app.
thought that it wasn't that deep, like in the ocean, because my mom said once that she went to see the Titanic, and I was like, oh, I want to go see the
No, but
Titanic.
there's a museum of the Titanic.
museum.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what she meant.
Yeah.
I thought that she went like under the sea. Like, yeah.
That's funny.
Museum about that.
Yeah, but then we saw like the people that died in the, like, trying to
Oh.
find the Titanic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Not to do that.
No,
Well, now we know not to do that.
Well, now we know that it's a true story. That some of us didn't know that. It was a true story, but they invented the romance part, right?
Yeah, there was
Yeah, there's-
actually a ship. There was an old lady in the movie, which was actually a child survivor of the real Titanic sinking. It was like this really big like promotion of like, you gotta go. It's unsinkable. It's like going to be the most resistant ship of all time, and they all went. And well, most of them died.
We know the end.
And
Well,
we
most
know
of them
the
died.
end.
We already know
They
the
just
end of the
invented
story.
the
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the romance so it could be like more to
Relatable.
give it a story, you know?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the movie, like, but they actually say Rose isn't real.
Yeah.
And Jack.
They're not real.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Max. They were real. They weren't
Sorry.
real.
Hey, don't cry. It's fine.
But
It's okay.
That's.
what was your favorite part of that movie? Watching that movie?
I mean, the car scene. No, I really like the part where they are like in the.
On the top.
How much desperation, like, if that actually happened, like, how much desperation you have. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
it's like freaking me out.
I feel like
and all the
imagine-
adrenaline going through your body.
Yeah, but like, actually, like you're watching everyone dying, like everyone falling.
Yeah, you're seeing people die. at
And
the
you're
moment,
still
and-
like grabbing to the fence of the boat, like from the top
But
of
still,
the boat.
you know you have to like go because if you sink with the boat, you're not gonna survive. You have to make it past a certain point. And it's like I have to keep holding on, but I have to let go at some point because I can't be here.
It's like when you see all the people dying, you really don't think like they are dying. You just watching them and thinking, I have to survive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's our survival instinct, and we felt it more, I think, because of the romantic part that they added.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
movie,
I was
right?
Yeah,
Like,
because she
we
had
got
don't
so-
die, don't
yeah, like they
die.
can't die; they have to survive together.
One of
Like
the,
that's
yeah,
what-
one of the biggest part was she had the chance to go with because she was a woman and women and children were the first ones to get into the like escape boats, and she had the chance. She was a high society woman. She was a high society girl, and she had the chance to like go, but she couldn't find him, so she like went back
to
It was
find
like,
him. That's,
Jesus.
I know, like,
It was really frustrating.
and we
part.
like are the whole movie. We're
Girl,
just like, oh,
leave. He's gonna die. Yeah.
We know the end. He's gonna die anyways.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
But that's
Yeah.
one of the most watched movies in all of history. So why do you think that it's the most watched movies? Like, say what your opinions. Like, why would you think that it's like the most?
I guess because it's based in a real event.
I guess that because of the actors too.
They
I
were.
mean,
They are famous.
Yeah, they
actors.
were really famous.
They were famous before the movie came out.
The fame of Leonardo DiCaprio
Mhm.
helped.
It started.
What's the name of
like,
the girl?
Kate Winslet. I feel like it was probably one of the most watched movies because it had everything. It had romance.
Adventure.
It had like this guy who wasn't rich, but he made it into like he had this really big opportunity to be in a like life-changing boat, which was a famous.
Literally
He had
life-changing.
life-changing.
Life-ending.
Life-ending.
Oh well, Nikki.
Oh well.
So, yeah.
No, but really, and also it had the guy who was dark. He was like poor and he didn't have much, and then he went on like this boat that not everyone could go to, and it had this girl, and it had the clashing of societies, and it had romance, it had everything, and then even in the like the wardrobe, everything, it had it all. But
I'm
even
sure
the colors
totally contributed to the aesthetic experience.
Yeah.
Like the colors
Yeah.
and like what's happening in the movie.
Okay, so the next movie we're going to be talking about is The Truman Show. Is the principal actor is Jim Carrey, and the movie is basically about a person, a man, who doesn't know his entire life since the day of he was born is being broadcasting 24/7.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah, but this movie is, I mean, like you generally Jim Carrey is more like comedy actor, and in this movie is more like serious, more drama.
Yeah, he actually
So dramatic.
changed like really drastic. Like I love him in dramatic movies. Like
He's a good dramatic actor as well as a comedy actor.
You can really see that when he finds out about the broadcasting his whole life.
how did he find out again?
He was
Like
like
there's a lot of malfunctions on the set.
Yeah, he started finding out when he was going to his daily work, and a light fell down from the it's like
Like a huge light.
Like he was like from a
it's
Yeah, you know, like the-
Studio,
like a
like-
whole city or
Yeah,
village, and it's like in the Mount Hollywood, where is the lyrics? Yeah, there is the dome, and a light from the illumination falls down just
like
right
from
in,
the sky.
Yeah.
right in front
And
of
it said like studio light number 19 or something. And he was like, but there was like a bunch of malfunctions, and he saw that everybody acted weird when he started acting out of the normal, because he had a routine every single day, like hey, saying hi to everybody. But when he started acting differently, everybody started getting
I think
worried.
it started at the cafeteria when he was
No.
like ordering.
And also
Oh,
like
yeah.
the aesthetic too. Like it's really brightful. Like.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
all-
bright
all
because
the
it's
day.
like
But because they want to show like it's a
It's
perfect day.
the
every day.
perfect
Exactly.
day.
Exactly. That's why.
yeah, that's why it's always like sunny with a couple clouds, but it's like so sunny and the lightning is too perfect.
Even at night, yeah.
It's like the
Everything was
ideal.
too perfect. Like the day was too perfect,
Yeah.
the night was too perfect.
Yeah, and it has like the perfect illumination just for him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, everything was
It
like.
was actually a camera. So yeah. So next we're gonna be talking about La La Land. It's a really good movie. Like I can say it's one of my favorite movies.
Might as well.
Yeah, it's like a
It's
really.
a horror movie. I love it.
So this movie is about like these two people that found each other, and they like fell in love. We've seen like all these, like they have dreams too, and like being together doesn't let them like follow their dreams. So they have to go apart, and they found themselves, but not together. So at the end of the movie, we see the main character, with her husband,
Okay.
because she
She grew up and got a husband.
she.
Yeah.
And then we see Sebastian, that is in his bar, like
Playing the
playing the piano or the
Yeah, he was playing piano.
and they see each other. We see this like scene where they are like me with you guys, like they're Mia and he's Sebastian, and he's just like and they're just looking at each other, and they say everything with them. They're like
Oh, I hate.
They
It's so
love
heartbreaking. It's like it's so heartbreaking how they like found each other.
I mean, their eyes said.
Like I feel like that movie portrays everything with colors so much.
Yes.
The blue and the yellow,
The
the
aesthetic of
contrast,
the movie is so
the like blue hue. That's
So good.
Do you like the shape of colors? Like they use like no, but in the part where she goes to the party and she's like the song like I don't know how the song goes, but she's with her friends, like with her roomies, and the roomies have like a green, blue,
Oh, green,
red,
blue,
red, and yellow. Yeah,
Yes.
that's so much. Like I love it.
And all the parts where they dance and they sing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the lightning is just like focus on and the two of them.
Yes.
Totally.
We've seen like everything bright at the start, and then it goes like more bluish, more I don't know, more melancholy.
Yeah, the colors are very important in that. You can see like the yellow is being portrayed more. The blue and yellow, the contrast you can see it in certain parts, and they mean something. And then there's like greenish, and it means something. Every color means something, and that I feel like even if you don't notice it, even if you didn't know that, it's like a very beautiful thing, like to your eyes. You don't notice it, but your eyes are like, oh yeah. And it's such a, like, when I think of La La Land, and I'm pretty sure it happens to everyone, you think of the colors.
Yeah.
You think of all the colors, not necessarily a specific scene,
like,
but all the
I
colors.
feel like more blue. Yeah.
Bluish, because it's a really big part of like the movie.
What do you like the most?
The music.
The music.
I love it so
I
much.
really like the music.
Like
too.
all the stories the music tells.
Yeah.
It is so
It's what
beautiful.
kills me.
What do you like?
Like the more like the dances.
Yes,
Dances,
totally.
like, dances
The dancing
totally.
is
They
so
dance
good.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Important.
The music from the last scene.
The
Like-
music from everything. It all breaks my heart because even if I know it's like a good song, like or like the fun music, like from the beginning,
Yeah.
or when they're dancing and the camera's just turning, I know it's like it's so good, you know.
You know what I found really crazy? Like, even like because in the first scene of the movie, when they are dancing, after they dance, we see a lot of traffic, and they found each other.
Yeah, they see each
But-
other first.
Like they managed to meet again.
Well, in conclusion, and what we can draw, I think, of what we were discussing about the three movies is that there's a lot of hidden details aesthetically in all three movies, with like color, music,
Yeah.
and the feeling through them. No, like
Yeah.
Even like the angle of the camera,
exactly.
everything means something. I'm a very big like film geek, and like I love that everything means something. Like everything means something. The props, like something as small as the color of the house, everything.
Yeah, and I also like noticed like how each color helps to the feelings. To the feelings. Like blue, we can see like a really sad. I don't know, not sad, but melancholic
Cold,
too. Yeah,
like in Titanic.
yeah, like the Titanic. Or maybe yellow, really warm, really nice place. Too.
Color psychology used a lot in all three
I
movies.
think yellow is more like a happy.
Joyful.
Because
Maybe,
in La La Land, there's a scene where they dance in the bench, I think.
Yeah.
And the
The girl.
Mia
Yeah.
had a yellow dress.
Yeah, and
And
she's
it
like
was, like,
happy. She's
Yeah,
dancing.
they're
She's
like-
dancing
she's
together.
she's tapping.
It was a really happy moment there.
Yeah, so we encourage you to watch these movies and to go more deeper. More
We're
deeper
gonna take it away.
in watching the movies, not to
Yeah.
just watch movies to watch them, but see if there's hidden details, what you can get out of the movie, and leave them in the comments. I don't know.
Yeah. You can enjoy the movies more if you actually notice those little messages and understand the movie.
Sometimes like I watch a lot of TV, but I don't watch it to use like lose time. I actually like analyze
Study it.
everything. I basically psychoanalyze the characters and all because it's like a really interesting thing to do. And it's like basically like you would say reading, it's a hobby, like watching TV to like really watch it, not just lose time.
To see the details.
To like really watch it, it's like it's like very interesting. It's not like you're losing time. You're really like putting your mind to work.
Exactly. So we hope you guys liked the podcast.
I hope you give us a 10.
I hope you give us a 10, Mr. Marco.
Or 11 if you can.
11, 12 maybe.
Extra
20.
points.
20 or the
Thanks
10
to Synaptic.
or 43.
Or maybe, 43
A
points.
43.
Maybe next year we won't be doing anything in your class.
We're exempt.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
And this is it. And this is, what is this? CinemaScope.
CinemaScope.
Woo! Bye.
Bye.
Skitty.